The Sfas Emes and Vayikroh from the year 631. In the Medrash we find, Baruch Hashem Elochov, bless Hashem, the angels, and the Sfas Emes says, Tachtoinim she'enim yecholim la'amoid b'tafkidov. Let's take a look at the Medrash. The Medrash says, Vayikroh al Moshe. And Vayikroh al Moshe, Rav Tanchum Rav Chaniloi says, he started off, Baruch Hashem Elochov. Bless Hashem, your angels, Giborei Koyach, who have strong strength. Oisid V'oi, they do what HaKadosh Baruch Hu commands them, Lishmoy Koyol Dvorei, to listen to what He says to them. What's it talking about in the Pasuk? In Bel Yoinim, if we're talking about the angels above, it says, Baruch Hashem Kol Tzavov, it says all of God's creation should bless Him. That's in the Pasuk afterwards. In B'tachtoinim, it says Baruch Hashem Elochov. But it must be talking about those who are in the upper heavens, since they can do everything that HaKadosh Baruch Hu tells them to do. Therefore it says Baruch Hashem Kol Tzavov. But in this world, in the temporal world, because we cannot fulfill all of HaKadosh Baruch Hu's commands, therefore it says Baruch Hashem Melochov, those who are Melochim in this world, Lo Kol Melochov, and not all of His Melochov. So let's see how the Sfas Emes uses this. We find Tachtoinim she'enim yecholim la'amoid b'tafkidov k'siv Melochov, not Kol Melochov. It doesn't say all Melochov, because certainly every Jew that's sent to this world had to do the desire of Yinusha B'Shamayim, our Father in heaven. It's called a shliach. It's called a shliach and a malach. But a malach has nothing, only his actual shlichus. That's his existence, and therefore they're called oimdim. They're called remaining in one place without change, just like a shliach and a malach. When a person is able to control himself, that none of his actions should be without fulfilling the desire of Hashem, because this we find in every action, that there's a kedusha in the action itself. There's a sanctity within the action. And that's what causes the action to be able to be done. And therefore, every action of a person has to be in order to do the ratzon of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, the desire of Hashem. Then he's truly called Malach, an agent, the angel, because he finds for himself in every action the ability to keep the desire of Hashem and act as the agent of Hashem in this world. That's why it says, Oisei Dvoroi, that they make the words through the preparation in every action to do for the will of Hashem. They merit the shmoya, to listen, and in every action to what HaKadosh Baruch Hu wants in that itself. That's what it means, Giborei Koyach. They are strong of strength, that their main attachment, so their strength is what is found in the item, which is the very innermost part of everything which is from Hashem. And that's the desire of Hashem, who causes all of life to exist, as we said above. That's why it says Vayikroh al Moshe. What does this mean? This was the level of Moshe Rabbeinu, because he was always ready for nevuah, for prophecy, and he was listening always to that call, like a malach was ready to do that which HaKadosh Baruch Hu wants him to do at any moment. He has nothing else in this world except for that. That's what he has to do. And Medrash, we find also Talmud Chacham. Talmud Chacham is wise as much as he knows, Shein B'das, but he doesn't have sense. a dead animal is better than him. Because Moshe Rabbeinu too, we find Moshe Rabbeinu, who had more das than Moshe Rabbeinu, who had more knowledge than Moshe Rabbeinu. He did not go into the Mishkan, Oil Moed, until he was called. Because who can go to do the desire of Hashem? Only the mitzvah itself gives us the ability to do so. That's why we say Shekiddushanu mitzvah. Our sanctity comes from the mitzvah, not that just the mitzvah sanctify us. Our sanctity comes from the mitzvah v'tzivonu, and that's what gives us the ability to fulfill the mitzvah. And so he says the Chidush Rim said that the mitzvah gives the strength that we should be able to do it. And that's, as we mentioned above, that every person is a shliach only through the fact that all of his actions, he remembers his shlichus. That's what's called das. That's called knowledge. Because chokhmah by itself is also called chokhmah. And the settling of, that was the person's ability to utilize his wisdom. And the knowledge that a person has is called intelligence. That he knows he's attached to wisdom. And this is the internal knowledge, that understanding that in every action, in every thought, whether it's large or small, he is attached to that of Hashem, who causes it to take place. Moshe Rabbeinu, which is the epitome of knowledge, who was equivalent to all of Yisrael, and therefore he had the combined knowledge of all of Klal Yisrael. It says Vayikroh, that he was always ready to be called, always ready to serve, always ready to do the mitzvahs of Hashem. May we too, in our small part way, accomplish that which Hashem brought us to this world for.